How about the concept of agents that they just get fatigued? They get fatigued with continuing to follow up, or just get fatigued period in the business and are dealing with burnout because the last several years have been at such a fast pace. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, it's been a crazy ride. We go through what I'm labeling as a COVID market, which was the insanity of multiple offers and everything I just discussed, to, hey, we're going back to maybe more traditional real estate where you no longer meet people on Tuesday and you're writing offers by Wednesday at 100,000 over asking. And so it's taking more work to convert. So burnout's real. The first thing I would share is identify work off a pipeline. Right. This is something I firmly believe in that I don't see most agents doing. Have a written sheet of paper or typed out, some type of spreadsheet with all of your buyers and rank them as A, B, or C's. And in our definition, we've all heard A, B's, and C's. Like A's are motivated, plan to purchase the next 30 days. B's are like 30 to 60 days, and C's are beyond 90 days. Something like that we've all heard. Our definition here at Rieger Coaching is a little bit different, similar but different. A's take your advice. So in a red hot market, in a competitive home, when you've got a good relationship with the listing agent, they're giving you indications of where your client's going to need to be out of the 5 offers that have come in, and you share with your client, Chris, if you want any chance of winning on this property, you're going to come in 50,000 over asking or more. You may have to shorten your home inspection. You're going to have to give them a 30-day free rent back. If they're capable of doing so, and A takes it your advice. B, on the other hand, has a really different mindset. Their mindset is if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So on those ones, you tell them, well, Chris, I think you got to come in 10, 20,000 over asking. And they say, you know what, let's just offer full price. If it works out, it works out. And then C's, of course, have something more going on. They need a home they have to sell, or there's a job transfer they're waiting for to get signed off on. So on burnout, Chris, I see a lot of agents spending a tremendous amount of time with B's and C's. And by default, it makes sense because guess what? The A's find a way to conduct real estate regardless of market conditions, regardless of interest rates. A's buy and sell homes. A's price appropriately to sell their home. A's do what's necessary on the buy side to buy. And so by default, we burn through our A's and we get left with B's and C's. And we spend this tremendous amount of time working with them. And they don't take our advice. So more often than not, they don't procure the property that they're interested in, or they find an excuse like the kitchen is the wrong paint color, and they don't move forward. So number one is get really clear with your clients is, are you working with A, B's, or C's? And what I really encourage is don't tell the B's and C's like, I'm not working with your bad people. What I'm sharing is don't spend your physical time with them. Those are the folks that you keep apprised of the market. You're sharing gold bar opportunities at certain price points, neighborhoods, new construction, condominiums, luxury, but you're not out physically spending your time with them. So the goal is every day is to wake up and find a group of A, B's, and C's. The B's and C's you put into your CRM, you stay in relationship with, and the A's are the ones that you actually put in your car, because it's really hard to have burnout when people are winning and excited and motivated to take your advice. Like burnout goes away. The second thing I'd share just really quickly on burnout, it's often a relationship. Something that will solve burnout is often a relationship. That can be a new builder client that brings you a bunch of business. It can be an investor that does a bunch of flips a year. It can be a new team member, like a buyer's agent, and you're really excited to pour into him or her and help their success grow. So it's typically burnout comes, in my experience, from working with unmotivated people and or lacking a relationship inside your business.
Yeah, I love it. Totally agree. Those are probably the two biggest issues.